7 secrets of women whom men love just like that, not for something. In this video, we will talk about those women who are loved just like that. It seems that without making any effort and doing nothing for a man, a woman remains loved and happy. So what are these secrets? We will reveal the secrets of beloved women in this video. And the first secret is authenticity, being yourself, not playing any roles, not pretending, speaking about what you feel, not hiding what bothers you. That is, when a woman can be sincere and honest in a relationship, then the relationship becomes trusting and honest, and the man does not feel any falseness, does not feel pretense. He understands that the woman is real. She is just like that. And for this, the woman is loved. Also, this applies here. A woman accepts her flaws and does not try to prove otherwise. That is, she understands that nothing perfect exists in the world, and she has some flaws and she accepts them. She does not try to compensate in any way, does not try to hide her flaws through a man, nor does she try to play games as if she has no flaws at all. Why is this so important? A woman who indeed accepts her flaws and agrees that she has them is more human to a man. And again, in such relationships, more trusting relationships are formed. In such communication, a man understands that he is next to a real, humane woman. This also applies to natural behavior. This woman does not try to conform to any standards or ideals of beauty. She does not try to conform to anyone or anything. She is who she is. She knows how to be herself. She has her own taste. She has her own style. She knows what she likes and what she doesn't like. She knows what suits her and what does not suit her. She does not try to play at anything. She simply lives her life. And this authenticity and her genuineness, all her pros and cons, her external characteristics, who she is, her internal characteristics, create this image, a unique image, unlike any other. What makes a woman unique? And a man notices and observes this. Such a woman is enchanting to a man. Next, the second secret, self-confidence, can be very beautiful. By some external parameters, by some ideals of beauty, be an absolutely insecure person and constantly look for flaws in yourself, and others will see this. That is, if the picture can impress at first, then communicating with such a woman who is deeply insecure, her beauty will seem to fade, it will seem to disappear, and a man will see this insecurity in her. A woman who feels confident, who is sure of herself, who has accepted herself and all her flaws, and she radiates this confidence, is very attractive to a man, and she radiates that very positive energy and inspires because it is very pleasant for a man to be with her. That is, she is not burdened by any of her unresolved internal issues. She is not self-conscious. She enjoys life. She is confident in herself. She feels great right now. Perhaps she is on a date with a man and is enjoying the conversation, and she behaves very confidently, and this inspires the man. She does not depend on others' opinions. This woman has her own values that she is guided by. After all, every person has their own specific values, and often they do not coincide with ours. If you try to orient yourself to the values of other people, to the values of the people around you, you may never find yourself and never become that woman who has such inner support. So, a woman who understands her values, accepts herself, knows what she wants, knows what is right for her, what makes her happy, what is good for her, and relies on this. She is very attractive to a man, and the ability to stand up for oneself is an important indicator of a confident woman. This does not mean that one must clarify relationships everywhere and with everyone, but one person's boundaries end where another person's boundaries begin. So, the ability to understand one's boundaries and not allow intrusion, so to speak, violations of these personal boundaries is what it means to stand up for oneself. If a self-confident woman does not like a certain conversation, does not like a certain, for example, evaluative judgment, or does not like a certain remark, this woman can respond. She can express what she does not like. That is, she does not remain silent, nor does she suffer later into her pillow about how someone said something to her in a wrong way. She does not cry quietly later and does not recount all the conversations to her friends, discussing how unpleasant it was for her. In the moment, she knows how to say that it is not acceptable to treat her that way, and this speaks of a self-confident woman. Next, the third secret is emotional maturity. What is emotional maturity? It is the ability to manage one's emotions. When something happens to you, for example, and you start yelling, getting upset, stomping your foot like in childhood to make someone do something, this does not indicate emotional maturity. Emotional maturity is when a situation occurs, and you do not yell or demand, but try to resolve the situation somehow. That is, think about what needs to be done, what steps to take, for example, to resolve a certain situation. But if you throw tantrums, cry, or manipulate at the slightest thing, it all indicates emotional immaturity. Next, empathy and understanding are also important. When a woman is emotionally mature, she can understand the feelings of another person. In this case, the feelings of the man who is nearby. If a man feels understood and accepted next to a woman, it is, let's say, very valuable for him. That is when a woman truly puts herself in his shoes, when a woman really understands his feelings, when she shares his feelings. That is empathy. In moments when a man understands that a woman empathizes with him, shares his emotions, here, in such relationships, that very trusting communication is born again. Trusting communication is the foundation. It is the base on which happy relationships are built. And here, the ability to resolve conflicts comes into play. When you, again, I repeat, do not try to get your way. For example, if you are unhappy with a situation and you immediately start breaking dishes, stomping your foot, shouting, arguing, crying, but should be, for instance, only your way, this will not resolve the conflict. Even if a man concedes the first, second, third time, he will eventually get tired of it. The ability to resolve conflicts is when you know how to talk about your feelings. For example, what you are currently experiencing and what is so unacceptable for you that you do not want to feel these emotions in a relationship. Then a man feels that the woman is emotionally mature. And with her it needs to be different. That is not like with a small child who screams and throws a tantrum, who needs to be punished, for example. Here it is necessary to resolve and talk. And a man actually likes it when a woman is emotionally mature. A positive attitude towards life. Absolutely everyone loves to be around positive people. Even people who have a negative attitude towards life love to recharge from those very positive people. So when a man sees a positive woman who is in love with life, who sees the beautiful and tries to focus on the wonderful and the happy, she is charged, naturally, she is charged with wonderful emotions. And around her, there is that very field in which it is very comfortable to be. Simply being next to her feels calm and happy. And women who are charged with positivity and optimism are very attractive to absolutely everyone, to both men and women. Many people always try to be really around them because being next to them, you want to enjoy the moment. This again speaks of a positive attitude towards life. When a woman knows how to notice the beauty in each day, can feel happiness even in little things, happiness in simplicity, she is happy in herself, and naturally, a man will be next to such a woman. No man wants to enter a relationship with an unhappy woman and pull her out of her unhappiness. Everyone wants to be in happiness. And when a woman radiates this, when a woman is happy, of course, a man wants to be nearby. Gratitude and appreciation are another indicator of a positive attitude towards life. When a woman knows how to be grateful, when she can notice everything that is done for her, when she is thankful to a man for what he does at certain moments, even perhaps what no other woman has noticed for this man. This woman appreciates with gratitude what the man does for her, and he likes it. He likes that the woman feels such emotions towards him. Gratitude is indeed a very important aspect for both the woman and the man. A woman who knows how to be grateful lives a qualitatively different life. Her life is filled with such happiness because it is woven from gratitude and pleasant moments. A woman who is dissatisfied with everything has a life made up of discontent. So learn to be grateful. For this, you need to at least try to notice the wonderful things you have. That is, be grateful for what you already have. If you notice the beautiful moments and thank for them, your brain will eventually rewire and learn to live in happiness and gratitude. Next, the ability to care. Care, of course, is important. A woman who knows how to take care of herself, her inner state and her outer state can also take care of the man beside her. A man who receives care is happy because every person needs care. Everyone wants to feel attention, care and understanding. Well, if, for example, a woman is only trying to take something from a man, he does not feel that care. A woman who knows how to give care and share something beautiful with a man will definitely receive the same in return. Next, charisma and charm. Appearance is actually not that important for a woman. What matters is what she feels and what she projects. She may have perfect facial features, an imperfect figure, perhaps imperfect taste in something, but she can be so charismatic and charming in her love for life, for herself, for her man in her inner state. A woman who creates her inner state is very authentic. She is charismatic, vibrant, and very attractive. Men see her as very beautiful. And who is this charismatic woman? This woman is full of energy and strength. But often women lack energy, strength, because they serve others. A lot of internal problems, many internal traumas, experiences, again, the inability to communicate in the moment with a man, and then all these accumulated internal traumas and experiences consume a lot of energy to manage them. That is, a woman experiences, suffers in emotions, negative thoughts, doubts, dissatisfaction with herself, dissatisfaction with life, misunderstanding of herself, misunderstanding of her happiness. A colossal amount of energy goes into all of this. Naturally, what charisma, energy, or vitality can be discussed, she is absolutely empty because she manages all the negativity. For example, that is within her. In order for it not to exist, to get rid of this negativity, it is necessary to work on it, to work on oneself. That is, if you notice that you are accumulating some negative emotions, think about why you cannot talk to a man about topics that, for example, torment you. If you don't like a certain situation, if you don't like a certain interaction, if you don't like someone's behavior, why do you turn a blind eye to it and then, for example, sit and suffer through it all? Think about it. Identify these moments and try to get rid of them. Work on yourself, and then your energy will not be spent on managing the negativity that accumulates inside, on managing those negative emotions. Your energy will be directed elsewhere. A woman who collects the bright moments of life, the bright colors of life, who is focused on the positive. That is, here is a completely different perspective, attention. She will not allow, for example, to be treated improperly. She will not allow herself to be hurt at certain moments. She will express what does not suit her. And when solving certain problems, she will again focus on the positive side of life. And of course, she will be full of energy and strength. Naturally, she will be charismatic. Naturally, she will attract people to herself. And the last secret of women whom men love very much is intelligence and education. And here there is no need to be some kind of professor of sciences, an associate professor of a department, and so on. Here it is necessary. Simply be a person who is self-developing, a person who is self-improving. That is, a woman who does not stand still. Today you are alone, and tomorrow you are learning something. You have learned something new. You share your new achievements, new interesting emotions, new experiences, and are constantly renewing yourself. You are developing, and a woman who is on the path of development, that is, she does not stand still, is always interesting to a man, because men, most often, are constantly developing. A man is constantly working. He thinks about how to achieve certain goals and results, and he has to do this. But a woman often, for example, going on maternity leave or staying home because the man, for instance, can earn, and she does not have to do this. She remains in the same place of development. When a man moves forward, the woman seems to roll back. So if something captivates you in life, if you like something, do not stop in this. Develop, study the field that you like, that inspires you and brings you joy. Even if you are on maternity leave, do something nice for yourself, specifically for your development. Even if you cannot work and do nothing, engage in what interests you. It inspires you. Then you will always be interesting and you will be in development. And this again makes a woman very attractive to a man. That's all for this video. I was Alisa Vadom. I hope for your likes and subscriptions. Write in the comments what you would like to discuss in my new videos. Don't forget to click the bell, and goodbye.